You got to go be friends with the idiot. You have to build a relationship with them. You have to establish trust between the two of you. Once those things exist, you can then start having candid conversations with him. I am here in beautiful Vancouver right now. It is sunny, the sky is blue, only a few little sporadic clouds. It is amazing. Now, the past 3 days weren't amazing at all. The weather was horrible. It was raining and muggy and dreary and cold and wet, and it was not fun. But there's always a silver lining. And today's that silver lining. So let's talk about something. I've got a quote here from Tony Gaskins. If you can't do anything about it, then let it go. Don't be a prisoner to things that you can't change. That's good advice. It's something that I have struggled with quite a bit in my life and career. And I think the reason I grapple with it is because many times I have ideas or thoughts on what could be done to make a situation better, to work through the issues, to solve the problems. But I don't always have the authority to make those changes. And that's a tough pill to swallow. If you think about this, in the business world, you probably have peers or colleagues on other teams that you see that are messing things up quite a bit. And it's frustrating because you know it doesn't have to be that way. But you've got this idiot over here in charge that senior leadership just won't seem to address the problem, so you and your team have to suffer. What do you do? Okay, let's talk through this. The first step, you got to go be friends with the idiot. You have to build a relationship with them. You have to establish trust between the two of you. Once those things exist, you can then start having candid conversations with him. You can start talking through the challenges that your team is experiencing and giving guidance and ideas on what their team could potentially do differently or better. Where people screw this up is they just go sit down, have a conversation with them and say, hey, it'd really help if you could do this. Well, immediately their walls are going to go up, their ego's going to flare, and they're going to think, who are you to come in and tell me how to run my team? Which is fair. Many of us would probably have a similar response. But if you take that time to build a relationship, get to know them on a personal level. Learn a little bit about their kids. Do they play soccer or baseball? Ask them how their kid's baseball game went. Start building that trust. And some people say, oh, I'm not going to be fake. I can't be fake to do all of that stuff. Well, as a leader, there are times when you have to do things that you don't always want to do. But you do what it takes for the success of the team and the success of the business. You have to check your own ego to be able to accomplish great things and work with the idiot and his team. That's just the reality of leadership. Whenever you are able to do that and you're able to start accomplishing great things, your own brand and reputation will continue to grow. And interestingly enough, that person that you've been struggling with and their team, at some point, they might start listening to you. They might start changing some of their processes to make the lives of the people on your team easier. But in order to do that, you have to establish a relationship. You have to build trust with them. Take a little bit of time, check your ego, build that relationship, and start solving problems. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got for today. I think I'm going to go for a walk along the seawall and enjoy some of this beautiful weather. You'll have a good one.